cause y'all trying to get rid of me. Can't even rap no rhyme, no rhythm. None of y'all niggas.
Alright, man, let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn on post notifications, join my Discord link will be down below in the description. We got a new guest in the building. We got X-Stxtic in the cut.
Yo, what up?
For the people who don't know who you are, let them know what you about, man.
I'm X-Stxtic. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm a underground rapper. And yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us about where you're from and how has your hometown or environment influenced your music?
Um, where I'm from, it's like kind of like we known for most of our artists down here
Mm-hmm.
and for our own sound.
Right.
So I kind of like I always been different, but it's just that at this time of point of where I'm at now,
Mm-hmm.
it's like I'm just now tapping into that different side of me wanting to be different and wanting to have a different sound and everything.
Okay.
So and plus with my city, it's like for me to be like an artist and to know from another artist's point of view, it's like I feel like it's the same sound. So what I'm doing, I'm just switching up the sound, switching up different flows, different kind of melodies, and everything else that comes in with me doing music.
Okay. How did you get started with music, and was there a defining moment that made you realize this was your passion?
Um, I started writing music when I was 13,
Mm-hmm.
and the first time I recorded music, like for me, I sounded like a little awkward. So it just made me stop a little bit because I wasn't really inspired and I didn't really have like a drive for it. I just wrote music and I just thought it was fun. But when I was 17, um, my first concert ever, I went to a DC concert
Mm-hmm.
and I was on stage and it was like a full circle moment with DC. So after that conspired, um, I just knew that that's what I wanted to do and that's the kind of crowd I wanted to know that I do music and what I wanted to jam to.
Mm-hmm.
So ever since that day, I wanted to do music, but in a different way, which is that underground sound, that raging sound. But now it's like with what I do, it's like I can give you like soft a little bit, but also hard too. So yeah, that just came about.
Okay. Did anyone or anything in particular inspire you to pursue this journey?
Um, DC has he actually inspired me a lot because if it really wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing music. I wouldn't be into that kind of level of music that I'm in now.
Gotcha. Okay. What has been the most memorable moment so far in your music career?
Making my album, um, to me, this was the most memorable because I got to do music with artists from around the world, not
Mm-hmm.
just from UK or just from like different states. I got to do it with people from South Africa, Australia, Japan, the UK, and Germany.
Okay.
So that was just a very memorable moment because I feel like no other artist ever thought about doing it. So for for me to make my own first album, I wanted to make at least like history and to make it known of what I did for my first album. So that's what was memorable to me.
Gotcha. Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years, both personally and musically?
Um, personally, having a family and music wise, um, I do want to have my own label
Okay.
because it's a lot of artists that I have heard that's like I feel like it's like kind of overlooked from everybody else that I have heard so far.
Gotcha. Okay, your album Reincarnated. What was the message or inspiration behind that?
The album Reincarnated, it was more so like a message to switch up my whole era, like to switch my name, to switch the sound, and to pretty much like let you know that this not like I'm sorry. Um
You good?
basically because the reason why I do it was a whole thing of why I wanted to change my name. Mostly because um I felt like that a lot of people wouldn't listen to me if I didn't change my name.
Mhm.
Or I felt like that a lot of people would like really make it cringy of why I didn't want to change my name. Because at first I didn't want to change my name at all until I seen like a lot of people say like real negative things about my name, and it was just like it was weird because I wouldn't have thought there was no problem. That's why I changed my name from Zeta Kid to X-Stxtic. But
Okay.
instead of me just automatically changing my name, I wanted to make a whole album called Reincarnated of reinventing myself and just giving myself a new sound and a new thing for myself.
Okay. When you're not creating music, what do you enjoy doing during your free time?
Um, I dance a lot. I'm on a dance team called Phenomenal Dance Company. Um, that's what I do in my free time. But really, other than that, I just write music.
I respect that. Okay. For someone who has never heard your music before, which song would you recommend they start with and why?
Um, I would have to name like at least three, which
Mm-hmm.
is Ape Shit featuring Eli 47,
Mm-hmm.
Sick, which is on the album, and Sunshine featuring Ja Rise.
Okay. Um.
And reason oh go
Oh,
ahead.
you can go if you're still naming.
Oh, and reason being is because those three songs is what stuck out to me the most and what I listen to on a daily basis. Like even my goddad listened to that on a daily basis, on a daily, and it's just like now just imagine if it was more people that listen to this. So right now I'm just trying to figure out how I can really push this out and just you know
Gotcha. Okay. What message do you hope to convey through to your audience through your music?
um to have a good time, that don't take everything so serious. Um, everything is really a joke. Really, what I would tell them is like, fuck who doubted you,
That's
really,
real.
because they ain't gonna be the same ones that's gonna be in your face, wanting to be around after they see that you done have this certain amount of exposure. So for me, I'll just be like, fuck them, have fun.
Mm-hmm. That's real. Okay. What's the story behind your name Ecstatic and how did you come up with it?
Um, Ecstatic. It was kind of hard finding. It was kind of hard finding a new name for myself because I didn't want it to. I didn't want to be Zeta Kid anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was like at the time I felt like I didn't need to change my name, or I really didn't want to change my name because I feel like yeah, I'm not a kid, but it's so many other rappers that have kid in their name. So I didn't think that it would be a problem with me just putting Say the Kid and just leaving it like that as a whole brand name because I grew up with that name. I had that name since I was 14. And that's what people knew me as. So like me making that into a brand, I wouldn't think that. I would have to change it so early because my career haven't really started yet or really got off the ground as I wanted it to. But
Mhm.
shit happens.
Absolutely understandable. What advice would you give to someone who is aspiring to be a musician?
I would say if you ever get a writer's block, breathe and listen to the beat. When you listen to the beat, just mumble. When you mumble out your flow, you will get the words that you want to say. And don't let nothing discourage you. Not even people that's close to you of how you want to sound. Whatever you want to sound like, that's how you want to sound. Keep that sound because it's going to be good and it's going to be different for you. And keep people around who want to push you. Don't keep people around who just want to put you in other lanes and want you to do other stuff besides what you want to do. So that's the advice that I would give to somebody that's so pushing.
Okay. That's all the questions I got for you. Is there anything you would like to say to your supporters and anyone out there aspiring their dreams?
Um, one, I got a Christmas EP on the way. Two, don't give up on your dreams. Cause if I'm not giving up on mine, if I keep pushing, even though that it's a lot of shit that's hard for me right now, you keep going. Three, um, I love y'all, and I thank everybody that been supporting me, that been holding me down, that been pushing me with this album that I just dropped, and keep streaming Reincarnated.
All right. Thank you for your time, X-Stxtic. I really appreciate it.
You too.